peaceful people struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere, make no mistake. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
We love the open county of the Rupununi and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right.
We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil to one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I... This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil to one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey. Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil to one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I... This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil to one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey. Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice.
Good morning to everyone. Happy Friday. Morning, everybody. Welcome down to Livewire. Morning to all the persons tuning in across the 10 administrative regions. Morning to all the persons tuning in across the diaspora. How did you enjoy the launch of the International Building Expo 2024? Fantastic. Lovely speeches by the CEO, the ministers from the ministry, and also we had an outline of the vision for housing in Guyana from His Excellency. Very detailed speech. Was really glad that we have someone with such a vision for housing in Guyana. Also, we heard from the General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party Civic yesterday. Quite a lengthy press conference. He touched on quite a few topics and brought clarity to a lot of the issues and the misconceptions by opposition and certain sections of civil society, trouble. That aside, I got some stuff I want to deal with this morning, and I really don't like it, especially when the efforts of persons are misconstrued or dwarfed by persons who haven't done anything similar, right? So Black's gonna share this morning. So y'all stick around, share the life. Morning to everybody in the comment section. Rahim Amarali, Balwan, Danraj, Rajendra Singh, Mohammed Isaf, Umar Sharif, Rajan Datadin, Deshaun Abrams, Joan Abidjan, Leroy Mangal, Soma Bipat, Dianan Suku, Mohammed Yamona, morning to you. Good morning to you, Mona from the Kumaka Health Center. Showin Siram, good morning. Shakila Bridgelal, Nadia, morning to you. Sherry Ramdai joining us from France. No, not as yet, Leroy. Eunice Ragubir, morning to you and Rita. Karen Carter, morning to you. Faisal Ghani, Chris, Ron, Harid Lal, morning to you. Richard Stanislas, Cecil Rampasad, Pam, morning to you and Trevor. Ganesh Bharat, morning to you. And Hill, Robert Hilleman, good morning to you. Alan Khan, Sally Jones, Asif Hamad, Pushram Kishore, Sunil Raghubir, morning to you. Ramnarayan Singh, joining us from NYC. Joseph Satar, Eddie Ragnat, Violet Prasad, Chitra Sukraj, Darambudu, morning to you, joining us from Toronto. Philip Diabru, Teresa, Prem Prashad, Sam A, joining us from Tahiti. Big up yourself, we gone to the world. Who else we got here by? Reni Prasad, Shasoda Budra, morning to you. Raji Maraj, morning to you. Henry Jack, Joe Norman Aziz. Ronald Jones, big up yourself. Lenny Lachman, morning to you. Roger Fong. Who else we got here? Ashimi Bazdio, Maureen Razio, morning to you. Mazo Inshan, wonderful morning to you. Jean Cornelius, Marlon Boyce, morning to you. Leslie Mongol, morning to you. Miss Bob, morning to you. It's Mokai come here to deal with. It's a glad Mocha people are wrong. A glad Mocha people are wrong. Y'all see the video PNC release? Y'all see the video the PNC is released? We can deal with it this morning, right? So I'm glad somebody from Mocha's here. And Hector, morning to you. Sunita Sokraj, Rakesh, Sir Vishnu, morning to you and the family. Babita Sims, morning to you. Who else we got here? Liana Ramaya, morning to you. hope I said that right. Mr. Prasad, morning, morning. Bibi Kali Chiran, Sherry Singh, Philip Graves Andy, Betty, morning. Dale Harry, morning to you. Montiaz Ali, Vera, morning to you as well. Gita Prasad. Good morning, guys. As I usually tell y'all, if you're in Region 6, check out Bill Masters for Food. If you're looking for construction, modern architectures. Right? Let me get into it. I'm frustrated, upset, and I want to abuse a little bit. Right? So last night, after streaming the opening for the Building Expo, Bob, I see PNC post a video. So let me take a little look at it. Yeah, man, straight or simply. Let me take a look at this video. Right? Let me look at it together. For those who haven't seen this as yet, let us look at this together, and then I will show you the trickery of the PNC. And this is mainly for you guys in the diaspora because y'all aren't here and not necessarily you have access to all the information, or these things may have been published, but it may have escaped you because you mightn't be following all the social media platforms. You understand? So let's look at what the PNC try to mislead Guyanese at home and abroad and the general public with, foreigners, everybody. Let me look at this nonsense.
In view, the area where the government of Guyana had claimed that the people was in the part of the road that was being constructed. Today we see clearly the road wasn't passing here. These people were never in the path of the road.
Even after the government demolished the houses and disrupted the livelihoods of Moko residents for being too close to the newly developing road, they allow new construction and businesses to be established directly within sight of the displaced community. This glaring inconsistency not only deepens the wounds of those who lost their homes, but also serve as a clear indicator of discrimination.
On the 5th of January.
All right. Before we get into the one day now, people, the PNC again has shown how misleading, dishonest, and as the false prophet said, I said, liar they can be. In Guyanese parlance, liar. Nima Flu Best, you are a horrible, horrible person. You hear me? You're a horrible person. Now let me go through this first section here.
From Cane View, the area where the government.
So they show you now Cane View, where the houses were. This is Cane View, where the houses, the squatters were. Not anybody with a lease, not anybody with a title, not anybody that was supposed to be there. The illegal squatters were on this land here that you're seeing there on the screen right now. Right?
The government of Guyana had claimed that the people was in the path
this beer face, dry face, lying, no good.
of the road that was being constructed. Today we see clearly.
This is still KNV you're watching, right? Now look at these houses that you're seeing in the background here. This is the beginning of Mocha Arcadia. The houses were on this embankment that you're seeing in the front. Now look at the difference in the scenery. This lying big woman.
The road wasn't passing here. These people were never in the path of the road.
Even after the government demolished the houses and destroyed.
Now, even after the government demolished the illegal structures, squatting is illegal in Guyana. The illegal hungry belly behavior, you're right on, Hector. Low life and hungry belly behavior.
The livelihoods of Moko residents for being too close to the newly developing road. They allow new
Now look at the difference. Look at the difference. You remember the houses y'all saw at the beginning of this video. Look at it here. Jesus, I can't flip through anybody. Good. This is Mocha Arcadia, people. Right? The houses that you're seeing, that's the beginning of Mocha Arcadia. The embankment, the embankment that you're seeing there, the dam, that is where the people were. Right? Now look at where they're showing you the construction.
Disrupted the livelihoods of Moko
Look at the
residents.
difference. Look at the difference of where the construction is happening now. Right? This is on the opposite side of the road, not on the side of, this is Providence, you know. Providence. This construction is happening. Nothing is happening by the Moko end there. This is on the other side of the road by Providence.
Within sight of the displaced community.
Right? Now look, wait, go back. Let's look at it again.
Sight of the displaced.
Right. You see where the construction is happening? Do you see any of the houses that are similar to Mocha Arcadia? You understand me? Do you see any low life and hungry belly behavior? Nemo flu best is a parasite. Nemo flu best is a parasite on the community and the people of Mocha. You're sick. You need to get out of there. Leave the people of Mocha alone and let them develop. So again, I'm showing you, they showed you the right area first. Then they bring you to Providence, not Mocha Arcadia, Embankment, Providence, where there's construction happening. You understand? To pretend like this here is the same place and different people occupying it now. Lying, good for nothing, big woman. Horrible lady. Nemo flu best, you like a variant of COVID. You are going to kill this nation. Nemo flu best, you are a parasite.
This community. This glaring.
Do you see the same? We're going to go through it frame by frame. This is a completely different section from where the squatters, not landowners, not leaseholders. They got transport, they got title. You understand me? They don't have no transport, they have no title. And this is what Nemo flu best is presenting as the area those persons were on. Complete lie. Let me continue.
Inconsistency not only deepens the wounds of those who lost their home.
Nowhere close to Moko. If you look on the other side of the road there, that's probably a part of Moko. They are showing you construction happening on the opposite side. Providence, people.
But also serve as a clear indicator of discrimination.
On the 5th of...
Now, let me get to this worries here. This woman also engaged in some hungry belly and low life behavior. You understand me? Now, let me tell you why. At the end of the day, the government was looking to make these people or put them on former ground. When I say former ground, me mean actually house with foundation, because they were squatting, they knock up a thing. You understand? On former ground, land that you own, house already constructed properly. You got rights there. You had none in Moko. You understand me? Listen to this vagabond here on the screen now. You listen to her.
Of those who lost their homes, but also serve as a clear indicator of discrimination.
On the 5th of January 2023, the government along with police came in, broke our homes.
Now on the 5th of January, whatever date you call February 2023, you hear me? The government or the housing ministry or Central Housing and Planning Authority came with the police and destroyed their homes after asking them to move, after offering them house lots, after offering them assistance to move. This wretch on the screen pretending like she wake up one more. Look at the house she's living in. Look at the house she's living in. Let me give you a view of what was being offered to these people. Oh shit, I close it. Damn it. Wait. Hold on. I just darn. Okay, here it is. I click while and close it. Just let me show you what was being offered to these people. This is where this woman was living. You understand me? On a damn She had no rights to the property. All she owned is the old wood and the old window louvers that missing that they put in there, right? This is what the government was offering as, here, move from there and come here. You can own this land, you can own this house. Whenever you done, you could broke off the top, add more to the side, you do what you want, this you land here now. Right? You see what they were getting?
Run over with stuff, broke our home. The government, along with police,
This wretch, no mention of the long process of the government going to them. Listen, we this is not your land. We building this road. We need this space. Y'all please move. This is not housing area. This is not a scheme. Nothing at all. Right? Mentions nothing about that. And comes and sits here and tells us this. Listen again.
came in.
Low life and hungry belly. I'm saying that to you, ma'am. You are low life and hungry belly. Low life and hungry belly.
Broke our homes, run over with stuff, trample on everything, took our livelihoods.
Took your livelihood.
When I saw the excavator bulldoze Chevron shop, I felt empty inside.
You are empty inside. You are empty inside. Imagine you coming from a point of illegality. Y'all claim Granger do some COI or COM or whatever it is and determine his ancestral land. Granger left no document, gave y'all no titles, gave you nothing to say, well, look, this is for you to prove that this is your ancestral land. Nothing. You and whoever your name build up shop out there, stealing electricity, stealing water. Because GPL and GW ain't providing thing to know younger know that. Say thief in water and light. You understand me? You decide to build up there. You have nothing to show. The ministry came to you beforehand, months beforehand. Look, we need this space. This is what we're offering you. Offer your money for your rickety structure. Offer you transport to move your old thing into the new place. You understand me? Offer you compensation for if you're rearing animals there. Offer your compensation for that. Give you land through the Guyana Land and Survey Commission so that you could farm in the proper place and not in a residential area. And this wretch.
I had my daughter. The bridges were broken. There was no way to get her across to the other side but stepping in the trench.
Hear this lion, oh jeez, could you imagine the bridges were taken down on the day that they came to break down the homes? All the time they had opportunities to move. All the time the ministry is engaging them. But I will show you why she didn't move. I will show you why just now. I want y'all to hear the foolishness this Kavaka might talking in its entirety. No good.
And handing her to somebody, which I did. I can't tell who I gave.
Look at this idiot in this structure. Imagine the government moving you out of this wooden trash that you're in. It's like a blasted tinderbox. Anything chip, it gone, fire. Putting you in this, everything gone. Putting you in something like this to start you off, and that's not good enough for you. You want to continue to live in squalor and illegality. That's the nature, the mind of some people in this country. Low life and hungry belly. That is what I'm saying you are, ma'am. Low life and hungry belly.
So on that day,
but look.
Somebody, which I did.
You see that CV16? The mere fact that you are seeing CV16 on there, you understand me, is the fact that the Ministry of Housing has been there, engaged with these people, and already got them done for relocation. She's more than a Jagabat. She's an advanced Jagabat. She's Jagabat 3.0, the new version of Jagabat. The version is iPhone. Android can't use the version of Jagabat. It's too new. This lying woman
I can't tell who I gave my daughter to on that day,
Look at you.
but I went
This
into my
idiot
home and
woman,
I
though.
refused to leave. Passing the new road, well, the government claim that it's for the road and nothing will be constructed.
Mind you, this where they're showing you is not blood clot mucker. It is not mucker. These blasted PNC no good. They don't even put no effort in the lie. This is just like the blasted car lot that they blame the commissioner about. You understand me? This is providence. This is providence. On both, even if you look at both sides of the road, do you see the housing from Mocha in the background behind these constructions here? These construction sites? Do you see it? Do you see it? The PNC is so lying and deceiving. How people could follow these parasites? Look at the areas here. And this red sit down here talking foolishness. Let me continue.
Constructed there, but while passing on this road, there's
They didn't show you the area yet again where the Maconian squatters were. Not landowners, squatters. Providence. You hear what I'm telling y'all? Providence. That wretch who's talking right now, her house was nowhere in the vicinity here. Nowhere.
structures going up, buildings going up, way closer to the road than we were living.
Well, this idiot we gonna come to in a minute. No, you remember the lady who was talking here. This worries. I want to show y'all something. You cannot trust these people. This is not a squatter who get displaced and got genuine concern. This is a PNC bigwig. You understand me? This is a PNC bigwig that had born a memorial in the Kabaka Memorial in the gardens. Then come and lying to people on behalf of this stinking party. They're no good. They're no good. Look. PNC Kool-Aid drinkers. Sniffers. Because the way you sniff it, you get a different eye. You go on beyond stupidity. You understand me? This young lady is a representative of the PNC. So she can go and sit there and lie without fear or affliction or ill will. Lie, you understand, to people like when Horace Stratton. You understand me? So she still refused the house lot that the government was offering just to make it look like, oh God, look what happened to me. Look what happened to me. They broke down my old house. I'm saying it good for you, squatter. Don't squat. You're doing it illegal and they broke it down. Good, it's good. This is not the stance of the government. I am saying this from my personal point of view. It's good for you. It was good. I'm glad they break it down. I'm glad I am saying that. I'm glad that they broke it down, ma'am. You're a lying big woman. You should be ashamed of yourself. And not because you're loyal to a party, you're going to come out and spread this kind of misinformation. Look at it, it's the same woman. Look at the kabaka on my face.
That was being constructed.
Look, it's the same lady.
Chevron shop, I felt empty and handing over to some.
She felt empty inside. You are empty inside. You're an empty liar. You are an empty liar. You are empty inside, ma'am. These are the things I'd like to show y'all. She is not a victim. This is a PNC crony that is lying to move her way up in the system. Right? Lying to move her way up in the system. And pandering to Father Abraham. You understand me? So this squatter probably didn't even used to live there really. They just put in a PNC person because they know them is die hard. Almost all the other squatters took the arrangement with the government. Y'all remember the headlines with some of these people want 200 or 500 million for the property there? Not even their property, for the structure. You understand me? I don't know if the feel I had Annette Ferguson house there, but definitely it was not. They're going on over a couple of drinks cases from banks. Oh, they crushed the drinks cases. I was empty inside. I see the girls shop. Oh, God. Who cares? You are squatting. What are you doing there? We're doing there. The embankment wasn't for you. Granger gave you nothing to show ancestral lands. How dare you? Now you want to suck up to your Father Abraham and his many sons. You going and putting yourself out there lying? Now, before I get to that, the other idiot in the video, I want to play another video for you. Right? This other video is in relation to other squatters who were on the very location. And I want you to listen to the difference when sensible people assess a situation, know the wrong, and do the right thing. And then we're going to go back to listening to this idiot and the other fool. Oh gosh, look, sometimes, listen to this.
I feel that the ministry of... Good afternoon, my name is Cde Jones. Well, I feel that the ministry approach was professional. They give us time to think about whatever they had to...
Same person that was squatting in the area, but you realize this is a big woman, is a big man, they have sense, and they're assessing their situation, moving from illegality into legality, right? Listen to these squatters who are now landowners. Listen to them. Then we're going to go back to these two idiots.
They give us time to think about whatever suggestion they have come up with. And we are satisfied. It was smooth and we satisfied. And we want to say thanks. We want to say thanks to the minister, thanks to his staff, thanks to Mr. Charles, thanks to Ms. Marsha and Ms. Campbell who made this possible for us. And we say thank you so much. And we feel good about the project. Yeah. Yes, and we feel right.
Yes, I'm very much happy. I'm very much happy. I will get my own land, transport and everything. So I'm very much happy about the situation.
My name is Jennifer Peter. Sweetheart, I feel comfortable, I feel happy, I feel overwhelmed. I can't really explain. Because this has been something I've been waiting for so many years. I'm getting big and I need my own comfort. Title for my own land that I can pass down to my children. Well, so far, the staff treat me well. I don't know for others. When I call, I get up-to-date answers. They treat me with respect.
So you see, if you're a kavacamite and a lowlife and hungry belly, and you're approaching the people with aggression and ignorance, you might end up like that fool we were listening to earlier. But listen to these squatters from Mocha, the area there, Cane View, tell you about their experience moving from illegality into legality. Then we're going to go back to these idiots. Listen still.
Love everything.
The process was a fair one. They've been, like we said, about over 15 years, we've been engaging the Ministry of Housing to bring closure to this matter. At first we were hearing that, okay, they was going to regularize us, and then about, I would say, 5 months, July, to be certain, around that time, the ministry would have engaged us, telling us that they are not.
So from this squatter's account, 5 months before them house get broke down, the ministry being engaged in them and saying, hey, y'all can't hear no more. And this worries here could stand in front of or sit wherever she is and lie in front of the camera. Let me continue here.
Anymore, but they're going to relocate us. And from then to now, it was a very transparent process, I must say. I mean, they reached out to us. They were able to answer questions, work with us, you know, to satisfy some of our thinkings, because as you can see, not everybody's on board with the process, but for us here, we're happy that we're legitimate owners now, I must say, of land that was allocated.
You hear what the lady said? Legitimate owners of land. So she understood that where she was on the Cane View, Mocha embankment or dam or whatever, she had nothing to show, nothing to say, well, this is me own. You can't go to court and say nothing.
By the Ministry of Housing to us, and I must say thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Let me go back now to these two low life and hungry belly. I calling them that, low life and hungry belly.
Trample on everything, took our lively somebody, which I did.
Let me go
went into my home and I refused to leave. Passing the new road, will be constructed, structures going up, buildings going up.
Ma'am, I'm saying that is good for you. You hear me? I am saying it is good for you that your structure get broken down. And you take the option, whatever situation you're in now, I am saying try there. You try there. You try there with whatever situation you're in now. Or you go to Aubrey Norton. Or you go to the last housing minister that didn't, from 2015 to 2020, regularize, relocate, or anything for your hungry belly skites. And go to them now. Since you still got a problem, you go to them.
Way closer to the road than we were living.
Mind you, she talking about who building closer to road. The people who building, they got a lease or they pay for the land. So they got right to build here. Right? It gets regularized, so they have an opportunity to build here. Unlike you, who had nothing to show and decide you just building there. You didn't want your rickety structure at the corner of the highway. That's it. Yes, they broke it down. We didn't want it there. We didn't want your rickety structure there. So yes, they broke it down. Yes. Now, horror aside, listen to this idiot. Now, could you imagine this here is a big man, right? Listen to his commentary. Now, could you imagine that this man was given the same offer like those people we saw in the video before? And he chose not to take the offer and to remain knockabout, a rolling stone. Listen to this man. Listen to him.
All these things that I had that destroyed. Up to now, nothing then. We still hold have a line paying.
All these things that he had destroyed. People, again, as you heard from the woman there, 5 months before the demolition, they were being engaged. Mind you, you have no title, you have no lease, you have no right to that land there. Squatting is illegal in Guyana. So you dealing in a crime. The people say, man, move your thing. But you wrong and strong. You still staying there to left everything to broke up. Where you think this happen? When people go to the court and you play your head and go, no, I ain't not hearing to the court order. Frig the court, Winky. Where you think this happen? Sarah Joanna. They ain't got no, oh gosh, I feel sad. They broke the law. They follow the process. Now the process said remove the structure by any means necessary. You had time to move. You ain't move. The people again, you can't to move your whole thing. You ain't move. Now you talking about all the things you had and buy. You better buy.
Rent. Living by family. Even my stranger.
Now could you imagine this ass? Sorry. I'm sorry. This is asinine. No, somebody was giving you a piece of land. You refuse the piece of land, and in some cases with a house already constructed on it. You refuse that and decide that you want to bounce from pillar to blood clot close. Your friend, your family, whoever, all of them fed up with you and put you out. You say it yourself, listen.
When people get fed up, I don't move about 3 times every week.
All of them fed up with you and put you out. Cause he like a cross. You're trying to better yourself. You're like the jughead reporter from Kaicho News, living in Kitty. You understand me? You like the jughead reporter from Kitty, who ain't apply for house lot yet. So you refuse the help from the ministry. Now you running by your friend, your family, your auntie, your cousin, the thing. The people are fed up with you. By why you didn't take this house that you checking on space in the house? Now you come in here to sit down and look like a victim. Where is your transport, sir? Where is your transport for the land that was broken down? The house on the land that you broken down. Where is your receipt that you pay for piece of land? Where is your document to say that your ancestors transferred this land to you? You ain't got nothing to show. Just like the PNC when they make accusations, nothing to show to back it up. And you sitting down here. Not you sitting down here like, oh God, look what it do to me. I move out 3 times. Who cares? Who cares? Why you gonna find a place to rent? That you got more from nobody. You pay a rent. Huh? Why you didn't do that? All them things you claim you buy, put them in a rent place until your place ready. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to take an important call. So as I was saying, right? This no, you lost me. I had to answer the call. Sorry about that. We right here still. This gentleman is one who would have refused the assistance from housing. So if he was farming, he would have had land to go and farm on from Lands and Survey. If he had a structure, he was compensated for the structure. If he had to move, well, he had to move. If whatever day he decided he wanted to move, they were providing transportation for you to move. Oh, geez. Oh, geez, you refuse that to go and live by people's house? You refuse that to go and live by people's house, sir?
Have one. Their livelihood, their home, their accommodation, everything can't take it away from them.
Could you imagine? Hear this woman. People, I maintain the ministry did not show up one day out of the blue and initiate a demolition exercise. At no point that happened. You heard from the video I just played, the woman said 5 months before, and even before that, they were being engaged. 5 months before. These are the ones who decide that they want to hold on to illegality. Not having a transport, not having a lease, and you wrong and strong about the place that you are in. This is the kind of madness that happens when people are misled by the PNC. You are actually feeling like somebody did something wrong to you. When people like Aubrey Norton, Nima flew best in their house where they got transport for it. That's the difference. Nima flew best. Instead of she encouraged these people to take the offer so they could be secure like her. Nima flew best telling the people them, don't take no offer. Ancestral land. We big and we bad. Everybody has to conform to the law. You think Nima flew best living on a piece of squatting property right now? Nima flew best got transport or a title. But she doesn't want that for the rest of Maconians living in illegality on the dam. So the PNC people go in there and poison their minds. Poison their minds to make them think a great injustice was done to them. Forgetting the efforts of the Ministry and the Central Housing and Planning Authority. The continuous engagement between them. Right? The continuous engagement. But still, you got nothing.
In broad daylight, demolition was not.
Well, ask this one. When I see Coretta come on the screen, I don't know what more. Look, Coretta McDonald on a different level. Listen to Coretta.
It was the destruction of every piece of item that was in some of those homes.
She's not making a mention that they were given time to move every piece of item that was in those homes. They were given time to move every piece of item that was in those homes.
Every case of beverage that was from the wholesale dealer was destroyed by the young man who was operating the machine.
She doesn't mention that the squatters were throwing China bomb, these gas thing on the machine. People, the selective memory loss of the opposition is amazing to me. She doesn't remember the excavator operator who was doing his job. The man didn't just show up with the excavator and decide he's going to break down house a day. The man didn't show up and say, oh, I don't like how the house look. I'm going to take this excavator and break down this house. That guy was doing his job. The excavator operator was only there. Yes, Mr. Ned, I hope is you gonna find the time for me. Right? Dirt, find me. But like I was saying, the excavator operator was doing his job. The police were doing their job. Housing did their job and engaged with these people months before. Out of the 30 something, it was like 7 or something alone they left. Then another 3 took the deal. And look, Coretta McDonald does not mention all the bombs and missiles that were thrown at the excavator and the operator. Almost set the excavator on fire. You forgetting, Coretta?
And the obstruction that was going to be had if the residents here had continued to live here. But if you look the distance that we are from the road, I don't understand what kind of obstruction.
So this here is where the people were. As you see, they got no construction there. So they're showing you the actual location in between the footage. And then going to another location and show you, oh, look at this construction that's happening here. Look, look, look. Anybody with sense could tell the difference. I don't need it from you, Dirk. Definitely not from you. Dirk, I don't make a block here. I don't go that way. Please don't come to me with that kind of conversation. Please. That is, no.
And preventing development that the PDP were talking about. But you know what? The PDP came here to knuckle, to send a signal that they can destroy Afro-Guyanese villages.
Oh, God. Could you imagine Coretta McDonald? Those persons weren't a part of the village. Those persons were not a part of the established village. They were living on the Cane View Dam embankment thing. The village had lots already allotted out and people know they had lot number and them kind of thing. These persons went there illegally, Coretta. You're saying that the government trying to destroy Mucka when everybody who facing that highway there, property gone up, the value. The government trying to destroy Mucka when it's the same government who are building the roads in Mucka that your administration didn't build 2015 to 2020, Burnham Boulevard in Mucka. That is done. Coretta McDonald, are you serious? Did your government do the D&I work in Mucka for the people in the backland? Well, Dirk, if you're about the people, then you can't be talking to me the way you're talking to me. Based on how the PNC, APNU, AFC treat the people. You cannot be talking to me. And based on all that has been done in Mucka, for Coretta McDonald and Nima Flew best to come out here, high-class hypocrites. That is what I'm saying to you, Dirk. And you have to either be a Guyanese who's overseas and has not been back to this country for some time, or you just trying to be ignorant about what is actually happening. You understand me? Because what Coretta just said here is completely untrue. Listen to Coretta.
And preventing development that the PDP were talking about. But you know what? The PDP came here to knuckle, to send a signal that they can destroy Afro-Guyanese villages.
The PDP came to send a signal that they're going to destroy Afro-Guyanese villages? Who rehabilitated the school ground there in Mucka, the basketball court, the community roads? Again, the D&I work in the farm, the farming area there. That is destroying a community. Could Coretta list projects done in Mucka by the PNC or the NDC? That is the barefacedness I'm talking about. That Coretta feels she could stand up and lie to people and talk about, oh, the government want to destroy Afro-Guyanese communities. Who distribute land, the transports for Beirut people? Who building houses for young professionals in Linden? And these are Afro-Guyanese communities. Who is doing the roads in New Amsterdam? Who put in the 2 pumps to the commercial district in New Amsterdam? Coretta McDonald, get away from here. You're shameless. You are shameless. The only attack happened on Maconians was during the PNC time. The attack of lack of development. correct? I'm saying list 5 projects done by the PNC in Moko that we can look at today. I know one is the field that Miss Nima Flube's husband get so many money to build up that they only built a fence. The FIFA-like facility. Oh my God. Dark, listen. Nobody's fighting. This is not a Afro and Afro fight here. This is a fight of stupidness against sense. Misinformation against the correct information. That is what we're looking at here, Chief. You can't want to win hearts and minds with lies. How is that possible? No mention in this video of the government's effort, the time that the government was engaging them. The fact that some of them wanted exorbitant amounts of money, 200 million, 500 million. You don't even own the land. How you gonna go and put on them kind of structure there? Your head good? You are taking a risk. You decide to open up Drinks Depot or wholesale place. You build up the place. You know it's not your land. You must know that there's a risk. You think if Coretta or Nima Flubes got a piece of land, you could go there and play you building up Drinks Depot because they ain't using it? They would be the first to run you up the court step. And that is what I hope somebody does a day. Find one of these politicians where they got some land and just go and squat on it. Just go there. We building up. You're going to hear how quick they're going to remember squatting is illegal. And let the squatters tell him his ancestral land now. Look.
That they can destroy the livelihood of Afro-Guyanese and other Guyanese because we had a mixture of residents.
So again, push the Afro-Guyanese discrimination and marginalization line. And then when you realize, oh shucks, we got win out of votes. Oh, it's a mixture of. So why not initially say destroy the life of Guyanese, since you're saying there's a mixture of persons there? You're highlighting, oh, it's Afro-Guyanese destroying, but yes, there was a mixture.
Living here who belong to Moko.
Look, people, I wanted to show y'all. Let me show you this last article from Cde News. I know Cde News isn't sympathetic to the government, right? Look at this article from Cde News. So look at this article here. You can see the date of the article is November 27th. The demolition, according to the lady, the PNC lady, was February 23rd. So by her own admission, she was aware that she was there illegally. She was aware that the people wanted her to move, and they decided not to move. Right? They decided not to move. Now you are pretending like, oh, they just show up. They just show up a day and they broke down my place. Listen to her. Listen to her.
2023.
This glaring would also serve as a clear indicator of discrimination.
On the 5th of January 2023.
5th of January 2023. I called the date wrong. Right? This article here. The article here from the Cde News. Housing Ministry gives final offer to Mocha squatters. Right? Gives final offer to Mocha squatters. So look at this here. Let me make it big for you to see. So apparently the engagement started since 2021. Look at right here. In June, the ministry in a release said that it has been engaging residents in that area since January of 2021, and the lands were identified at Farm and Hostelling Housing Scheme in August for relocation. So from January 2021, they're talking to them. Locate the land in August 2021. And they come January of 2023. Guys, again, the PNC and their leadership continue to mislead, misinform, and send some Guyanese into the twilight zone. So they make the wrong decisions and say the wrong things. Courdel, I never come after you about nothing. What are you saying? I'm telling you that I think you is for us. Okay, well, sorry, Chang. Sorry, the video upset me, right? Because it's an area that I've been in. I've heard all the lies the opposition peddled about it. Do y'all remember when they were saying the excavator operator dig hole and bury pigs and I think cows alive? Bury the people farm animals. Y'all remember that? Sharad was there live taking video. On to this day, we have not seen anything of the sort, just like the PNC SOPs. We have not seen anything of that nature happening. But it was peddled out there to pull at people's hearts. Oh God, oh, you're gonna kill the people, them animals. To create that emotional feeling inside of people to get them upset. You can imagine somebody who cares about animals and that kind of thing seeing something like that. It can upset them. It will upset them. And that is what they do. They'll bring that young lady. They can bring this man to pretend like, oh, the government just showed up on the 5th of January. We never knew they were coming. We didn't even know who it was. We just saw the police and the excavator and they broke down our place. Complete lies. Since 2021, the ministry talking to you. Since 2021. And this is not a case like Peters Hall or Providence or wherever the bridge landed there. There wasn't a need for compulsory acquisition because they did not own the land. They did not own the land. Look, y'all have a great weekend. Please remember that the International Building Expo is on. Please make an effort to go visit, see what's up. From today, we will be doing a live 1-hour broadcast, going around to the booths, talking to some of the exhibitors, talking to some of the persons who are visiting the expo, see if we could talk to some of the ministry officials as well, to get their take on how this building expo differs from the rest, and we'll be bringing that to you this evening. Boy, so that's all for me today. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Please be safe on the roadways. If you are going to drink, please designate a driver. If it's possible, just don't drink and drive at all. Matter of fact, not if it's possible, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. For the persons who just like driving fast, please adhere to the speed limits. Y'all be safe out there. As I usually say to you guys before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about one Guyana.
Only place I call home, one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no water can compare. Got